I was worried that it would not. I don't understand. You know what? See, this is why they be telling me you don't get the cheaper one, they said. I was worried that I wouldn't get out of my doctor's appointment in enough time to do the order, so I didn't take it. But if I had taken it, because I did get out of the appointment in enough time, that would have been my first catering order through Deliver That. So we are gonna try some gig work today to see how much we can make. I've been trying a few different apps. I have Roadie and Uber and Deliver That on my phone. After I pick up some stuff from the pharmacy, I'm gonna turn on my Uber app because I've had Deliver That on. I had it on earlier this morning and the order came in. It was probably like $20 or $30. It came on. I'm sorry, not came on. They sent me a catering this morning, and I had a doctor's appointment, so I was worried that I wouldn't get out of my doctor's appointment in enough time to do the order, so I didn't take it. But if I had taken it, because I did get out of the appointment in enough time, that would have been my first catering order through Deliver That. So I missed on that by not being willing to take a chance. But I do have my bag set up in the back. So if I get something for this afternoon, and I don't think Deliver That works that way because it's catering. Anytime I've ever seen an order on there, they always come in early in the morning. So you have to turn your app on at 6, 7 a.m. and they send the orders in around that time. And then you just pick the ones you want or the ones that get sent to you. And you schedule the rest of your day around those. It's how I plan to use it and what I've usually seen. So if I get another order on a day when I'm not doing my 9-to-5 job, then I'll take some Deliver That orders then. But aside from Deliver That, I do also have Roadie. And Roadie, you can take orders from, mostly I've seen CVS Pharmacy, Script Drop. I've seen PetSmart on there. I've seen Home Depot a lot on there. I've also seen like a flower place. I've never been to this flower place, but I've seen like bouquet delivery or something like that on there. So I'm gonna see if there's any orders that come up while I'm out doing this picking up my prescription. And then once I've picked up my prescription, then I'll turn on Uber and see how many orders we can get for that. In the meantime, I've just been really frustrated with the 9-to-5 work. I think in one of my previous videos, I was telling y'all about how I was doing Lyft and whatnot before, and it was really convenient because although I was a school bus driver, that's kind of part-time work, and then I just supplemented my income with the Uber and Lyft. And then when I couldn't do school bus driving, I stopped school bus driving completely, and I was able to survive on just Lyft and Uber. And I would like to go back to not having a 9-to-5 job. 9-to-5 just take up too much of your time. And it requires you to navigate or restructure your life around a job for doing work for somebody that doesn't actually care about your well-being. I would much rather set my own schedule, get the things I need to get done throughout the day without ever having to ask for time, which is what it feels like. I'm just tired of doing it. So as soon as we have paid off all of our debts, like I mentioned, I have $6,000 right now, or maybe I'll do a separate video on how we have it structured, but I'm definitely not doing it the Dave Ramsey way. We are using 0% interest on credit cards to pay off the cards that have the highest interest. I have a Discover card that will let me do a balance transfer where they put the money in my checking account and then I spend it on the other cards as needed. We have enough enough credit cards between me and my husband for that to work, and we just recently got a new Citi and American Airlines Advantage card that we'll probably put the last few things on because it gives us 14 months to pay it off, and so that will take some pressure off because it'll all be 0% interest and we can just take care of it. I'm kind of considering, while I'm talking to y'all, just putting it all on there right now, and that will clear out all of our credit cards except the one Citi card, and then we could just put the rest of them away. Maybe we'll do that because it's so much easier to just pay the one card than it is to try to split the funds between different cards. So once the debt is all paid off, then I plan to go down to part-time work, and I will likely supplement my income with gig apps or something else. So apparently my phone will not record me and allow me to take orders through the app at the same time. So you'll only see me recording in between rides and drop-offs. Okay, so I did finally take an order. It's $9 for 10 miles. That's not my goal, which is usually $1 a mile, but because this order is taking me back near like where I would prefer to be working, I'm going to go ahead and take the order. And then they added another $5.33 for an additional 2 miles. So that does kind of make it worth it. It covers what I was gonna miss, so I'm gonna go ahead and do those orders. Okay, so I was able to pick up those 2 orders, and now I'm en route to go deliver them. I did get While we ride along to drop off these 2 Uber orders, I wanted to share some of the horrible orders I got during this 2-hour shift that I did for Uber and Roadie. These orders were so bad. Uber has a habit of sending you orders that are less than $1 a mile. $1 a mile isn't everybody's norm, but I try to make sure I stick to that because it's really just part-time for me and my husband right now. We're just trying to get these cars paid off as soon as we can. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post another video. And thanks for watching.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? I dropped off those 2 Ubers. Hopefully I get the pay that is actually listed because really most of the Uber pay that they show you is tips. So while I'm over here, I'm gonna check and see if there are any Roadie orders, and if not, then I'm just gonna be done. I started at 3:25. It's now 4:13, so it might be almost an hour, and we'll see how much I made for the day if I don't get a Roadie. Well, how much I made for the hour if I don't get a Roadie. Okay, so I was able to find 2 Roadie orders while I'm still waiting for to see if I get another Uber. I did get a shop and delivery order, I think it was, from Uber, but somebody accepted it before I did. I took too long to decide if I was going to take it or not. I think it was going further south than I wanted to go, so somebody else got that order. But in the meantime, I'm waiting to see if Roadie is going to give me these 2 orders I picked up. One is for CVS, the other is for Home Depot. Home Depot is a medium order that I could probably fit in here. There was an extra large one that I was trying to take, but they immediately denied me for that one, even though it said it could fit in like a hatchback or whatever. or small SUV. So they immediately denied me for that one, and then something else came up. So I'm gonna try to take one of the medium orders from a stack that they have with Roadie, because it keeps me in the same area for Uber deliveries. And then there's also a CVS that's not far from there, so if they give me that, I'll do both of those, and then maybe I'll be done for the day. I'm not gonna stay out more than 2 hours, so at the latest I'll finish by 5:30. But I just want to see how much I can get in the 2 hours that I'm out here before I go home. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got both of the Roadie orders I submitted for. That's gonna be another $15. So if I get everything today, I might be sitting at about 30, which I guess I would be satisfied with. One of the orders brings me back to the area that I would prefer to be in. So it's gonna take me about 15 minutes to get there. That'll put me close to 5 o'clock. Both orders are pretty short. One of them is a pharmacy delivery, maybe some prescriptions, and the other one is like a Home Depot package. So this is the first time I've done one from Home Depot, so we'll see how long that takes. Maybe a bad. It says it's medium though. Okay, so I finally got the order. According to Roadie, this is a medium item. So I'm gonna keep that in mind for next time, because that means I don't need like a cart or whatever. I could probably carry it. And then Roadie does allow you to pick up the other items in succession, so we're gonna drive there next. Also, I think I hit my leg pretty bad with that cart that I was pulling, so I'm actually really happy that I ended up not needing it. And I'm probably definitely gonna be done after this. When I did it before, I could work for like 4 hours at a time, but now I don't know. I've just been real sleepy lately, and I think these 2 hours is gonna be enough for me. Like, this hour and a half has honestly been long enough. Okay, so with this Roadie, I just finished the prescription delivery. I wasn't able to record it because I was on the phone, but the prescription deliveries are a little more work than just the regular pick the package up and drop it off ones. You have to like verify the person. I think some of them you have to get a signature for. I mean, it's not bad. But this prescription that I was delivering this time was to an apartment, and I don't like the apartment experience. Similar to like Uber, depending on the area it's in, like there may not be parking. Well, I guess one of the benefits with Roadie is it does ask you if you had any expenses. So like if I had paid for parking to go into that apartment, I could have listed that as an expense, and I guess they would have reimbursed me for it. So I guess that's a benefit that Uber doesn't have when you're delivering. But then just finding the door that you're supposed to go in and then locating the apartment. That particular apartment wasn't labeled very well, but I was able to, you know, navigate it a little bit with the customer's help. But I think that if the person who was taking the delivery had not been present, like if they didn't answer the phone, that delivery could have been like a bigger headache than I thought it was going to be initially. Overall, it wasn't so bad, so maybe I'll continue taking the pharmacy deliveries, like the prescription ones. Like maybe I'll keep doing that. But right now I'm en route to drop off the Home Depot order, and then I think I'm gonna stop because now I'm hungry, and I said I was gonna do exactly 2 hours. Well, around 2 hours, and that's kind of where I am right now. I'm supposed to arrive at the destination at 5:35, so give or take 10-minute difference. But that's 2 hours, so I'll be finished, and then I will let you know how much I made. Alright, so I dropped off the Home Depot order. I do like that with Roadie you can contact the customer and let them know that you're dropping things off, so they know that they have it, and you'll kind of have proof that you communicated with them and all of that whatnot. Also, you're guaranteed what what you picked, what you asked for. Like, I mean, not what you asked for, but what they show you. Like, it's not you have to rely on the tip to make sure that you get all of what you were taking the order for. So I do like that better about Roadie. I'll probably use Roadie more often than some of the other apps that are available. I'm still waitlisted for Spark. I think I'm also waitlisted for Instacart. But so far I like Roadie because I don't have to guess. I know that that's the money I'm going to get. The same thing with Deliver That. You know that that's the money you're going to get for the order, but the hardest part of Deliver That is you have to get the order. So it's probably going to be a while before Deliver That can be a consistent thing for me because I haven't seen anything else today. So I am finished for the day. I'm going to show what my total was for the 2 hours that I was actually logged in for. Well, 2 hours that I was actually working. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.